Yes, so hello, my name is Serghei, and I'm going to present to you AI-powered Strapi optimizing content workflows. So, as you may know, AI really revolutionized the way we consume and create the content. It boosted our efficiency, and it led us to automating tedious stuff and focusing on the really creative part. And I've identified two approaches how we can integrate AI in Strapi, and one of them is to create plugins in Strapi, directly in Strapi with AI integration. So this way we can integrate it directly with UI and content types and our content library and do really deep integration. And the other approach is to use some tools like, external AI automation tools like NAN and so on. So this is the less direct approach of integrating AI tools, which can still be useful and provides a bit of different approach to solving the same issue. And in this talk, I wanted to discuss those two approaches and see the pros and cons of both of them. And yeah, for the let's start with Strapi plugins. So for this presentation, I've created 4 plugins that I've identified can solve some issues using AI. So one of them is automation of creating alts and captions for uploaded images. The next one is review with AI button, which helps us to like feed the context of some content to AI and identify how it can be improved without leaving Strapi. And one more is copy content. It's not directly AI related, but it helps us to get the content from Strapi and export it somewhere to feed it into some AI system and analyze it later. And one more is AI SEO fill. So basically, it will populate, based on the context of the page, meta fields like meta description, title, and so on. So yeah, I wanted to start with this one. Let me... Oh, sorry. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Difficulties. We're back in track.
Yes, sorry. Once again, now you can see finally a demo of it. So I've uploaded an image, and it created automatically alternative text and captions for it. So basically, we subscribe to upload event and send this image in base64 to some AI model. Ask it to create a best possible alt and caption based on best practices, and we receive it and update an image. Quite a simple extension, but I think it's quite useful one based on my previous experience with that. The next plugin I've created is AI Content Review. So it helps to analyze content directly within Strapi for grammar, tone, and other criteria. So basically, I've created a review with AI button here. And when you click on it, it asks you to create a custom prompt if you want to, but if not, it already has some prompt for it. And it suggests some quick options, chips, that you can add as a context to AI model as well. And after you click review content, it renders an markdown viewer after a couple of seconds with some suggestions on how you can improve the content. So here, for example, I asked it to focus on SEO improvements, and it provided me some SEO suggestions for how I can fill my SEO fields and so on. And it also provides option to copy to clipboard if you want to read and analyze it further. Yeah, the next one is not really directly AI related, but I've had this problem for a while. So I added a copy content button, which helps to just basically export whatever content you have in a click of a button. And then you can feed it in whatever AI system you want to and analyze it there. So yeah, it's that simple, nothing special. And the next one is AI SEO fill. So it generates meta titles, descriptions, keywords based on your content. So yeah, there are two ways to trigger it. There is a generate SEO button there, and also it subscribes to update events, update and create events for the content, and checks if there are fields like description, title, and meta keywords present. And after that, it just populates it based on the content on this page. So yeah, so those are the 4 ones that I've created myself, and I'm planning to publish them whenever they're ready. Maybe someone find it useful as well. But for the second approach, I wanted to talk about AI agents and automation tools, because I feel like this is a new hot topic right now. And it can also be very useful for automating Strapi workflows. So the key concept here is AI agents. It's autonomous systems performing tasks. And we can do those automations through platforms like N8N, Zapier, and Make, for example. And they usually communicate with Strapi through APIs. And yeah. So in this image, we can see a regular workflow. It has some triggers, process, decision, action, and output. So triggers are usually something like webhooks, schedules, or events. So it what starts all of the process of our workflow. And actions is something performed by our workflows to transform our initial state to our output state. And there are some decision factors, usually some conditional logic, whether we should do something or not. So this is a basic autonomy of workflow. And we can use it for like listening to content update in Strapi and get this, send this content to some AI API and receive some summary, for example, and perform an action on Strapi side to update some entry. So this is one of the approaches, but there is another one which gains popularity, which is Agentic AI Workflow, which is a bit more interesting, I would say. It still has some input. It performs some reasoning and executes some actions. But besides that, it has access to tools and memory. And it can store context of previous actions and data. And through tools, it can communicate easily with different APIs and databases in a non-linear way. So it can perform more complex actions in a more autonomous and adaptable way. So one of examples of using this AI agentic workflow could be monitoring like some data feeds like RSS, user submissions, and so on, extracting key information, evaluating content that we received, for example, through some OpenAI API. And based on that, we can have a highly complex decision process and with different outputs. So a workflow like this can be easily implemented with tools like N8N, for example, which provides great integration with Strapi and provides some nice APIs. Yeah, so regular workflows are usually very linear and not very adaptable and somewhat limited. And agentic workflows can be highly flexible, and agents can sometimes define their own paths to achieve a goal. And they can learn from the feedback and improve over time. So, yeah, I think that's it from me. Do you have any questions? No? Okay. I guess that's it. Thank you.
Nice. Well, let's give a big round of applause to Serghei.